a world where everything seems to be working against us, remaining strong and focused on your goals seems to be impossible. Better yet, a good number of people allow negative and hard times to dictate their future lives. A defeated man is not a problem, as he can get back up and keep fighting. However, a broken man is not of much use to himself or everyone around him. A broken man is equivalent to a dead man walking, as both these people don't have the will or the energy to put up the fight and get on with their lives. As a matter of fact, they don't live anymore. They only exist, and this is the worst thing to happen to any human being. Did you know that there are signs that come before a man breaks and becomes worthless? If you didn't know, then pay close attention, as I am about to reveal this to you. Before a man becomes broken, he starts to lose hope, feels like everything is working against him, and finally, everyone around him starts giving up on him. That's when a man descends into a dark pit that he may not be able to climb out of. If you haven't gotten to this point, then there is still hope for you. In this video, we will cover 5 badass lessons to help you become unbreakable. I have outlined these lessons based on my personal experience after going through the darkest moments in my life. You see, I was betrayed by someone I never thought would do that to me. You know what people say? It's not the stabbing that hurts you, but it's when you turn around and see the person who stabbed you. I went through this period alone and used these lessons I am to reveal to climb out of the dungeon that my betrayer threw me in. I would advise you to watch this video to the end and understand all the lessons, as they are very important. As we continue, kindly take a moment and subscribe to our channel. It may seem like a small deed, but it really helps the channel. Let's grow our audience and reach as many people as possible. Thank you for sticking around this far. Let's get started. Here are the 5 lessons to make you unbreakable, even when facing your biggest life obstacles. Lesson number 1, develop a stronger mental resilience. Did you know that your victory or defeat starts in your mind? That's right. How you see things is how they unravel. As a human being, you should be aware by now that obstacles and challenges are a part of life. Start by working on your mind, as it is your biggest asset. First thing first, you need to control your inner voice. You know, the voice that keeps playing in your head when you are going through something? That's the voice we are talking about. Controlling your inner voice helps to control your thoughts. Since we are talking about controlling your thoughts, it's important not to dwell on negative thoughts. I understand that going through a tough time might confuse you and create negative thoughts in your head. These thoughts could include believing that you are the only one going through whatever it is you are going through. Or you could be thinking that there is no way out of your problems. I want you to remember that there is always a solution to everything. You might not see it now, but a solution presents itself once you have cleared your mind. You see, when I was going through my toughest moments, I realized how quickly your mind can turn against you. The world has already turned its back on you. There is no need for you to do the same to yourself. Here are a few tricks to help you master your mind and develop a stronger mental resilience. Tip number 1, start a physical exercise routine. Working out benefits your physical body but also helps to clear your mind. You don't need to train like a professional athlete, but a few minutes of working out every day will do the trick. Let's take my case as an example. I was going for a 30-minute morning run every day, and I started thinking clearly less than a week after I started training. If you cannot manage to go for a morning run, you can download a fitness app and start working out from your home. Whichever the case, it is paramount that you keep your body moving. Tip number 2, always meditate earlier in the morning. Make it a habit to sit still with your thoughts early in the morning. Make sure the room is quiet and there are no distractions. Meditation helps to sharpen your focus, allowing you to see the problem as it is. You will be surprised how small your problem is once you have clarity, as opposed to the mountain that you are seeing right now. Meditation helped me narrow down my problems and create a long-lasting solution to navigate these obstacles. Once you master mental resilience, it's only then you will be able to face adversities with a positive attitude, maintain focus, and learn from your setbacks. Remember, your biggest asset is your mental health. Lesson number 2, savage self-discipline. Discipline is what sets great men apart from common folks. A disciplined man is unbeatable and will always rise above any challenges. You should make it a habit of applying discipline to every part of your life, starting with your problem-solving abilities. Discipline is not something you can achieve overnight. It requires time, patience, and the undying will to keep pushing through difficult times. Discipline is not surviving since anyone can survive. Discipline is about thriving in the face of danger. It is different from motivation since motivation is a short-term solution. Discipline is playing the long game. Discipline is the end game. A disciplined man is focused on their goals rather than the current problems. They don't sit around complaining about their problems or blaming others for their current situations. Instead, they dig deep and look for solutions that will get them out of the current mess. Disciplined individuals are often successful in almost anything they do. Discipline is about creating a plan and seeing it to completion no matter what happens along the way. It is about committing to your ideas and plans without losing focus on the end results. To develop savage self-discipline, you need to know how much your goals and plans mean to you. Are they important to you in your future? If so, then discipline will help you achieve them. On a scale of 1 to 10, how disciplined do you believe you are in your life? Be brutally honest with yourself. If you find that you are not disciplined, which is mostly the case, then work towards achieving discipline and your life will change. Lesson number 3, strategic ruthlessness. Be as cold as possible. In life, you need strategies to navigate the mazes and obstacles intended to stop or derail your progress. Strategy involves setting clear and defined goals and laying a plan for achieving them. However, strategic ruthlessness is when you decide that you will not allow anyone or anything to get in your way. It involves making tough decisions with a calculated mindset that an ordinary person might find difficult or challenging to make. To become strategically ruthless, you have to see the bigger picture and focus on the long-term goals instead of dwelling on short-term comfort. You must be willing to cut ties without hesitation with people who are pulling you down or getting in your way, no matter who they are. A strategically ruthless person understands what is essential for their success so that they can prioritize them. They are also ready, willing, and able to sacrifice less critical aspects to reach their overarching objectives. You must become unapologetic in your life, maintain a clear vision, and ensure that every action contributes to your advancement. Lesson number 4, tactical adaptability to achieve your goals. As we have seen, you need to be strategically ruthless to achieve your objectives. However, you should also be tactically adaptable, where you're capable of shifting strategies to thrive in any environment. You must cultivate chameleon-like adaptability, helping you adjust and thrive in various situations by swiftly and strategically changing your approach. You must remain versatile, resourceful, and responsive to the demands of different circumstances. However, the adaptability shouldn't be random, rather should be calculated and deliberate adjustment of tactics and strategies to suit the evolving environment. You must have more than one strategy in life, as this will prove helpful in the long run. You must also assess the current situation quickly, identify the most effective solution, and switch between strategies as needed. When you master tactical adaptability, you will improve your problem-solving abilities and manage to handle challenges successfully without exhausting yourself. Lesson number 5, mastering and conquering fear. Fear is a result of venturing into the unknown. Fear is powerful and often paralyzes people whenever they experience it. However, You must know that fear is an emotion like any other emotion, and approaching it as such helps you prepare mentally to deal with it. We are all afraid of something, and being afraid doesn't mean you are weak. You must learn to master your fear if you want to be free from it. You must learn to use fear as fuel to go after your dream. We often fear what we don't understand or what we perceive will cause us harm. Harm might not be physical alone. We can get emotionally, financially, and socially harmed by certain events. Fearing them only gives them more power over us and diminishes our resilient capabilities of dealing with such events. You are stronger than you think, and you must start believing that. The only way you can master your fear is by embracing it. Believe that what doesn't kill you will only make you stronger and go after everything you have ever wanted. Fear should not define how you live your life. Being unbreakable is the key to achieving your goals and living a fulfilling life. It ensures that no one can take advantage of you and that you will always be steps ahead of your competition. To become unbreakable, you must give up what makes you vulnerable. You must focus solely on your goals and eliminate anything that might threaten or jeopardize the plan. Remember to remain observant and be willing to change your strategies whenever you believe the current strategies aren't working in your favor. What lesson have you learned today? Let us know in the comments section.